So we are now Wednesday and everything is starting to take shape. Just whiz around view there, you can see there's a lot of semis being unloaded there and on the platforms behind, and then they're all being palleted in. Some of the big companies are arriving. Bob Binney's unpacking over there. Everything is in place kind of thing now. It just seems totally chaotic, but everyone's just preoccupied with loading up their own stuff. A lot of work. What are they getting there? Incredible, the logistics and that. I mean, they're just putting all this electricity in for everybody. Each stand gets a power plate. It's incredible. Pretty awesome. So if you know anything about honey manufacturing and extraction lines, this is Kamon. They are the kind of leading name in the commercial side in America, and they turned up with this semi absolutely full of extraction lines. It's pretty freaking awesome to see the kit they've got. I'm telling you, there's no messing with these guys. Everything is just on wheels after when they take it off, and it's all wheeled over to the vendor area. We're going to have a good look at that tomorrow. So this is some of the waiting place for merchandise, pallets. You can tell the people doing their stands set it up, just absolutely full of gear. Full of people. So much gear here waiting to be distributed.
Doesn't have to be a Christmas song. We can sing it anytime we want because we're at the Expo.
I've heard that said about a lot of Christmas songs, but not that one. It's the most wonderful time of the year, and it's in August.
So, hello everybody, we are day 3, Saturday, of the North American Honeybee Expo. I'm just having a little wander around. I haven't actually filmed anything for the last couple of days because it's been so busy. I did my presentation yesterday on the yellow-legged hornet, which they call it over here, or the Asian hornet. And I felt I was more like Voldemort, and I was the bringer of doom and gloom, because a lot of the guys here never heard of the Asian hornet and they didn't have a clue how bad it was going to be. And afterwards I actually had people that were kind of staggered at the damage we have in France, the collateral damage that goes with it. But I'm just going to go around and interview a few people to give you a flavour of what it's like, and then we're just going to do some shots around. It's impossible to capture anything but the grandeur of this place because it's just so enormous. I mean, I'm kind of in the middle here. Right over that way is the far corner. The other side over there is the other corner. This place is just absolutely huge, and everybody is having a great time. All the vendors are selling loads of gear. They're exchanging ideas, talking about their products, and they're really keen to do that. You see here we've got free coffee, muffins, The coffee is amazing, produced by Canyon Coffee. Really cool. You really get your money's worth when you buy your ticket. So if anyone thinks, oh, it's quite a lot of money for 3 days, it's not, because the deals are there and the experience and the exchange is brilliant. So without further ado, we're going to have a bit of a walk around and interview a few people and just get a flavour of what's going on. So I'm joined here by the giant Irish guy, Dara, from Hive Alive, who produces a product for feeding bees. If you don't know about Hive Alive, I suggest you try it because it's a great product. But I just wanted to catch up with Dara to just say hi, and I keep seeing him at different conferences. I saw him at the National Honey Show in the UK. Well, actually, I saw your colleague, didn't I? How have you found this conference? I'm just trying to get a flavour of what everyone feels about it.
Yeah, like I was saying to people, this is like the biggest conference in the world for beekeeping, I think, right now. It's a huge conference. Loads of vendors, loads of really interested beekeepers who want to learn and discover, and it's great. It's great fun. Yeah, and everyone's got a really positive, really want to learn, want to have fun attitude. It's really good. Yeah.
And that's what we picked up in the previous conference last year. We were at a different location, but we found that kind of energy is transferred to here. And it's not like I'm better than you or my bees do better than yours. There's none of that here. It's that family kind of feeling.
Yeah.
And I'm just more interested in to speak to you, because I want to hear that the vendors have done well. I want to hear that they've sold lots of gear, and it's evidence that loads of people have sold like a ton of equipment.
Yeah, we brought a stack of pallets down, and we had to an emergency stack of more pallets down yesterday, and they're pretty much gone already today. We didn't bring enough down.
Well, that's what it's all about. It's great that there's that turnover, because it makes everyone happy.
Yeah.
So we get to speak to you guys, all the other public coming in, and there's a lot of public. I think that there's a sellout of tickets, so there's no more available.
Yeah. There was people coming here from other countries who hadn't bought tickets, and they were trying to get in, and they were having a hard time getting in because it was sold out.
Yeah, I know, which is brilliant. So.
Yeah, it was tough going.
And there's an amazing honey show we're going to go and check out in a minute as well. There's just so much going on here.
And it's win-win for everyone too. Like, I mean, everyone's putting on really good discounts, all the vendors. So like, it's at the very least, it covers people's tickets coming here. We're going to do their shopping for the year, you know.
That's great. And there's even companies like Kamon here that are selling like top of the range extraction units I think we'd never even dreamt we get that kind of level of equipment in, and it's great because people can see, it gives them aspiration to move forward, because they can see what the big boys play with, but it also then makes you realise, right, well, what can I do on the way to the next level for me? So all this interaction helping everyone to grow with great vendors as well.
Yeah, and I think even Cowan, didn't they sort of bring out a new range, sort of new tailor for this sort of, so the sideliner beekeeper?
It's
right?
a bit like the line I've just bought in the UK, in France. I bought a 46 frame extractor, which is kind of not mega, like more than say 500-600 hives, but it's ideal for me as well as someone bigger, but it's all I need, and that's what Cowan's done. They've kind of changed their marketing, because I realise there's a good market for people who are what you call sideliner here.
Yeah, sideliners. The hundreds or the plus, I guess. Really.
Yeah. Oh yeah, plus, I mean, over here apparently 200 is like backyard.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? That's like our big.
I was told there a month or two ago the number of beekeepers that have over 1,000 hives. I can't remember the number, but it was nuts. I had no idea there was that many.
I know, it's incredible.
Yeah. There's a good few international vendors here as well. I know Vitus here, there's a couple other ones as well. Yeah, so it's good.
Yeah, it's great. Anyway, thanks so much. I'll probably see you in the next one. It might be AppyMondia in Copenhagen, yeah.
Are you going to the UK?
Yeah, I'm going to the UK.
Yeah, I'll be there in February.
That is the plan. Whether we actually end up there, I don't know, but we're planning to be there.
Yeah, I'll be there too.
Okay, nice to meet you, Dara. Anyway, take care, and all the best. Have a safe trip home.
All right, cheers.
So I've just stumbled across this guy, Seth Hill, who is one of Bob Binney's right-hand men, and Seth is... what are you in charge of, and the honey? What do you actually main work for?
Not much.
You do everything.
Everything, pretty much. Beekeeping, bottling, moving stuff, hauling bees.
But you didn't say it. You're also a YouTuber and a big beekeeper yourself, aren't you?
I'm a medium-sized beekeeper. I got like 200 colonies.
See, that's the thing. You see, I have 200 colonies in France and nukes.
Yeah.
But I'm considered a professional. Over here, you're a sideliner.
Yeah, I'm a little guy over here.
Go on. So, in a few words, just kind of sum up what you feel about this conference.
Oh, it's great. It's pretty much like a big family reunion, because I get to see guys like this come over and You know, I get to see all my buddies from across the states and overseas and everything.
And you get to come and do work, but in a different place. And
Yeah, it's
nice.
kind of like it's just hanging out, working, helping people out.
Because Bob's stand this year is, you might just see it just between me, but I'm going to have a look at it and film it later. But Bob's stand has been modelled by your good lady.
Yes.
So, and you're expecting a child, aren't you?
Yeah, middle of March.
All really exciting. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you got everything. I know you got a lot of things ahead of you, but honestly, Bob's stand looks. I have to say, if I was given the prize for the winning stand, Bob's would get it this year.
Well, thank you,
well,
man.
I know Hilco's got a pretty awesome.
I was about to say Hilco's got it going on.
But in terms of like building with natural materials and like hives and stuff, I think Bob's really does take the biscuit. It's absolutely brilliant.
Well, thank you, Rich.
No,
we
it's really
appreciate
good.
that.
No, it's great. Anyway, nice to see you.
It's good to see you
Have a good
too,
trip
man.
back, and we'll maybe catch you next year. Or if not, if you come to Europe, don't forget we're around.
All right, 10-4. If I make it over that way, I'll come see you.
Cheers, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Thank
you too.
Take
Thank
care.
you, man. Yeah.
So I'm here with the notorious, infamous, wanted by the FBI, Richard Knoll.
Hi, Bob. Nice to see you again. I just wanted to say how amazing your stand is, and I also wanted to say something quite profound, that when you went out the front there, Thursday, that was kind of, it made people's day, you know that.
Oh, that was fun. I just went out to take a couple photographs, and I just got caught in the excitement and just started talking with people.
But what I think you did was it gave people a real like, hey, this is so cool. Even like King Bob is out here, I know I'm only playing with you, but do you know what I mean? It's like, it's so kind that you did that, because I think you made it real special for a lot of people. Do you know what I mean? Because that's your character. I love it. You don't mind. You've given so much time. I've been watching your stand here, and you've given so much time to greet everybody you meet.
So let me ask you a question. How many times have you been approached and said, "You're Richard Knoll"?
Yeah, I have, and it is incredibly overwhelming and humbling, to be honest.
Yeah, I get it. I'm with you.
And it's funny because a lot of the catch I have in terms of viewers comes from America as well as the UK, because I'm English speaking.
Oh yeah.
So it's extremely flattering, humbling when you get to come to places like this, because you cannot believe yourself. It's like almost impossible to believe that so many people think you're an amazing beekeeper when we know the truth. You know, we're just doing our job.
Yeah, the illusion.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how we managed to conjure up this illusion, but you know. So, very briefly, a few words on what you've experienced in the last 3 days.
If I had to put it in one word, I'd just say big. The whole thing's big. Grandiose, I don't know.
Grandioso, that word,
Yeah, it's just big.
And what about, I feel that the families come as well. We're all that tight-knit community, we know everybody.
Exactly.
You've
been here a few times and you're already getting it. It's, everywhere you go, it's like, hey, how you doing? I remember you from last year. And it's like we're all good friends and we only see each other once a year or something.
Yeah. I'm extremely lucky, because when I came last year, I was made so welcome. And I've met so many people again that said, I remember I met you last year. And I do remember them. It's like, it's incredible, you know.
He goes home heavier than he came because we have all these dinners together.
I've been out every night. I think 3 nights in a row. I've been extremely lucky. But
have you paid for a dinner yet?
No, I haven't. I've got to buy you dinner one day.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, everybody wants to buy him dinner.
I'm really fortunate. I tell you, the whole thing's like it's extremely overwhelming, and it's just great. Everyone here in this whole culture is just so welcoming.
It's really neat to have you here because, see, for us, you're somebody that's just a little exotic, a little different.
Well, as I say, I'm kind of overwhelmed by it all, but I'm going to go back next week, and I said the same thing to you last time. I'm going to get back home, I'm going to sit down next week, and I'm going to go, what was that all about? It's just...
You almost have to get home to realize just how good a time you had.
Yeah.
Wow, was it really? Did it really?
I'm looking forward to sit down for a few hours because my feet are killing me.
Yeah. I had a fella come work for me for about a month in the bee yard, this guy from Idaho, and he was so exhausted when he left. He emailed me a week later. He said, I had to get home and sit for a week before I realized just how good it was.
And
I think that's what this is like.
That kind of sums it up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I love the fact you've used loads of natural products in your building of your stands, and that you've got, like, you've built hives to actually support all your equipment.
It's this lady's fault.
I know. This is Seth's wife who is expecting, and I interviewed Seth before. She's been very modest there, but she did a fantastic job on the stand, and it's absolutely brilliant. So if I was giving out the awards for stands, I'd give you the top award. It's really, it has a really big impact, and it's like nice and open as well. Everyone can walk around, touch the goods. You don't feel like it's we can't touch that. It's really nice, touchy feeling.
I like to touch stuff. I want to touch it.
I just love that pile of wax over there. I know half of it's gone. Maybe a third to half is gone, and I just want to, every time I walk past, I want to sniff it and touch it. You know.
Yeah.
But anyway, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing you again next time. I don't know where we're going to be. I might be here next year, might not.
They're still pondering.
Yeah, I know. But it's been a great experience. Thanks so much, Bob, once again.
Pleasure.
Cheers. Take care. All the best.
I ain't got Tim's number on me right now. We're supposed to meet him in 15 minutes.
Let's look at that picture, eh? And it's Yappy the B-Man turns up at the same time. And Randy, I'm just trying to film it. How you doing, Yappy?
I'm doing great.
I haven't really spoken to you much before until yesterday.
Right.
But nice to meet you at last. Are you well?
I am, and I'm having an amazing time here.
Good. I didn't ask you that, but I was going to say.
Well,
so you answered it for me. What is this guy? Is that Rooster or his stunt double?
This is my bodyguard. Not that I have much of a body that needs to be guarded, but at the end of the day, when somebody's got to keep track of Yappy. Plus, he's my filter.
This is my son.
If I get out of range too much, he keeps me straight.
Yeah, good. No, you're having a good time though, yeah?
I'm having a blast. I'm actually more thank you for being here, because shortly I'll probably come up and get you in my video. But I finally kind of got my tone what I want to do to try to create something here.
Yeah.
So we'll do a little collaborating later.
Yeah, I'm the same, but it's very difficult because this place is so big and there's so much going on. It's very difficult to actually get a feel of it in a short video.
Oh, yeah.
So what I've done is I'm just putting a few clips together and just doing the panorama. The great thing is I was here on the Wednesday to do some shots as it was being set up, so you could get an appreciation of how big this place is. But you cannot appreciate it now because it's all divided up. But it's the same sharing, it's the same family as we had in Tennessee.
Yes.
It's that same thing. There's none of this one-upmanship. Everyone's here to just chat, have fun, exchange with vendors, be really cool people, and that's the best thing about it, isn't it?
My understanding, one of the big things Cayman wanted to create when he started this was the family atmosphere, that relationship between people. And you see that in this conference. It's amazing to see people that are walking around, but they're laughing together. They're standing, talking around. We've got great speaker lineup. It was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
But to have the opportunity where people can just say, "Hey, I remember seeing you on YouTube. I remember seeing you through Facebook," and having that opportunity to actually interact with each other, that family feel.
Yeah, definitely. And as a YouTuber yourself, you'd appreciate it's quite overwhelming and flattering and humble.
Yes.
And you get people coming up taking selfies of you and you're like, man, this is crazy. I'm just a beekeeper. I'm just me.
Yeah.
But when you get into these environments and these big conferences, I mean, obviously, especially this one that promotes YouTubers and that feeling of sharing, it is overwhelming, isn't it? It really is.
I kind of was looking through some of the social media, and I saw this guy was coming from somewhere overseas, Richard, and if I meet that guy, I can't wait. I don't know what he looks like, but I know he's important. But he came all the way over here, so let him know that Yappy's looking for him, because I want to meet him.
Yeah, it's really nice because the other two guys I know, JP the B-Man.
Yes.
And I'd like to meet him one day. I think he's got a lot to offer, but he's not here this year. And Shall We and all that group of people.
Yes.
So there's a lot of people that follow him as well. I'm a European beekeeper. I keep bees in hives, but they do cutouts, all that, and I really enjoy that. But not a lot of people kind of know that that's a different side of it. But and that's what this is all about. It's all about bringing those people together. But
JP and Shall We were actually two of the first people that mentored me in the removal side.
That would explain a lot.
So I met JP, and he mentored. We grew together, and he actually helped push me into getting my YouTube up and running.
Brilliant.
And absolutely wonderful people. The
they are.
people that you see in videos of them, they're every bit of that. They're
they are,
great people. So
and they're kind of, I think they're underrated, but they've got great followers in the US, but not so much in Europe, because I don't think people know how good, they don't appreciate how good they are, maybe because they speak different languages, and that's the thing, you know. I get the same at home. I get a lot of French people going, can't you do videos in French? I say, I'm afraid I can't, because I'm an English speaker, and it's just very difficult to be precise and articulate in French. And I think they'd be insulted if I try and speak their language too good, you know. So,
well,
anyway,
it may be a hold up with YouTube on it.
Yeah.
So, YouTube, Richard Noel is awesome in America. We need more Richard in American YouTube. Just saying.
Well, you're extremely flattering, but
I'm just saying.
Thank you. Anyway, lovely to meet you.
Thank you very much.
And everyone, if you want to find Yappy, the Bee Man's YouTube channel, get on it, register, click the like button, and give him a thumbs up.
Yes.
He's a great beekeeper YouTuber, and he's got some great content as well.
I appreciate
Thanks
that
so much.
very much.
Have a good time.
Thank you, Richard.
Well, we're all tired now, but it's been a great 3 days.
Yeah.
We've all walked about 20,000 steps a day.
Yes. Have a great day, everyone.
Okay.
Thank you.
So finally, I get to get back with my old buddy, Randy McCaffrey, 628 Dirt Rooster, where
628 Dirt Rooster channel, where hobby beekeeping is a way of life.
you nailed it that time. I tell you, absolutely nailed it.
I didn't have to do it 3
Awesome
times.
to see you again this year.
Good to see you.
We've been texting it over the year and keeping in touch. Look at your stand, absolutely fantastic stand. Beautiful, beautiful staff.
I've got good help.
You got your lovely wife helping you today.
She's doing it all. Anyway.
She's doing all, yeah.
I'm just a grunt.
So when I was here last time, you talked about Richard Noel, who come across from France, and I was like, flat. But tell me, do you get the same impression that I do, that this whole thing is carried on from the conference? There's so much great content from everybody. It's like family still. It's the same people.
It really is. You get to see the same people. I mean, it's tripled, quadrupled in size over a couple of years, but a lot of the same people. Billy Gore, Philip Duncan. I recognize a lot of good people, a lot of familiar faces. And a lot of new people we're making friends with.
And the vendors are all having a good time because they've sold loads.
They're all walking by smiling. They've all been by and said hello and know us. And
that's awesome.
We're having a great time.
And Randy, I'm going around just doing a quick flavour of the thing. I'm never going to capture the whole flavour of the whole show because it's just too big.
I don't think you can.
No.
Without being here, you're just not going to get the feel.
No.
It's just an amazing time.
It's
hard to convey that on a video.
It certainly is. And thanks very much. Thanks for your time. There's about 20 people queuing up to keep filming you, so I'll let them have a go and we'll catch you soon, buddy.
Thank you.
Cheers. Take care. So I'm at Cowan Beekeeping Extraction Line Manufacturing Stand. The quality of equipment they have here is absolutely staggering. Just going to give you a quick look round, but we've got different extraction lines running. You can see here we've got a bigger line over here. Absolutely brilliant equipment. What they've done, Cowan, is they brought on lines that are actually more suitable for what we call semi-professional in France, but there's sideliners in America, and that's different to me. We spoke about this before, but basically sideliners over here can be up to 400 or 500 hives, maybe 600 hives, but the level of equipment is amazing. So basically you've got different levels of lines, the same kind of setup we have in Europe, but they're just bigger and better here, as you'd expect. But very rugged, very kind of no-nonsense beekeeping kind of equipment, built to last for years. And obviously we know a lot of people who have Cowan equipment, but it's just a kind of benchmark over here in the professional world. Absolutely brilliant. Another line this side, even bigger. They bought a whole semi full, and if you don't know what a semi is, it's a articulated lorry. Let's look at that. I think that's the kind of size Ian Stepler runs. Pretty impressive. What they also do is honey dryers, or I should say wax dryers, cleaners. So you can put your honey and your wax in, all your cappings and out. It becomes the cappings and the honey runs out underneath. Different machines for different levels, or just an extractor. But it's all pretty amazing stuff, really nicely built. And it's great to see them here. So I'm with Steve from Highs for Heroes,
Hey,
who
everybody.
I met, the three of you last year. Do you remember?
Yes,
That was
sir.
funny. Yeah.
Absolutely. You're a memorable person, you know?
Thank you very much. No, you are as well. I just want to say that it's great to see you guys here again this year. It's that same brotherhood, that same feeling, that
Absolutely.
really good, awesome family feeling when you're here. Nothing has changed. In fact, it's just grown.
It's grown.
Yeah.
It's grown.
Yeah.
It's incredible. The family here is what we call it, right? You
Yeah.
come here to see everybody here. The vendors are incredible because they come family and friends. And so this is an amazing conference, right?
Yeah.
The largest one in the country,
Yeah.
clearly.
Yeah. It
and
is
then-
now.
And then creating more and more connection throughout
Yeah.
the entire
Yeah.
thing. And we're very privileged as well in order to, be here funding and serving our nation's heroes.
Yeah.
And we appreciate the opportunity to do so.
What you guys do is just terrific. You're
you.
giving purpose to people.
Yes,
You're
sir.
giving them the reason to get up in the morning.
Yes, sir.
And that's what it's all
Absolutely.
about.
Absolutely. Thank you for your support.
No, it's brilliant. I mean, we don't have so much of a network kind of support. I think there is one in France. I'd love to be able to get involved in that, but it's something maybe we could look into. But for me, the language barrier is a bit of a problem. But over here, I just love to see all the stories and see what good. I mean, what I always say, look what bees did for me, and look what it's doing for other people.
Absolutely,
And,
absolutely.
Yeah,
Share the story.
Yeah, and we're all humble about it. We can all share, and that's what keeps that growing.
Absolutely. Keep looking for the expansion because those countries are coming.
Yeah, I know. Awesome. Okay, thanks, Steve. Take care. All the best. Bye bye. So I'm with one of the younger stars of the beekeeping world at the moment. Beekeeping with Natalie. Welcome.
Thank you.
And congratulations, you've just done your first big stage
I did.
debut.
Yep.
Where you managed to get at least 10 digs at Cayman, I hope.
Oh yeah, more than that. I
You
think.
totally went after him,
Oh
didn't you?
yeah. Half of the talk was about him and his height.
Yeah. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I wasn't there, but I'm going to look forward to see it all afterwards. And,
Cool. I'm going to look at yours for sure too.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Just quickly, I just want to say your stand is awesome.
Thank you.
Your merch is really nice, lovely.
Thanks.
It's really cool to be seeing someone so young as you taking such a big step and really supporting the industry and getting the
Thank
name,
you.
encouraging people your age
Yeah.
to keep bees, because that's what it's all about.
Sure,
But
yeah.
your channel's great as well.
Thank you.
We all sharing that thing, and you're a kind of shining star at the moment of that. It's really cool to see. So well done.
Thank you
You
so
know, but-
much.
So some thoughts on the conference for you?
It's been absolutely incredible. I haven't been able to see everybody and I haven't been able to talk to everybody, but like the booth is doing great. It's been a lot of fun to meet all these people. My sister's done a really good job about keeping it in check and doing
Yeah.
all of that.
Yeah.
So I'm really thankful for her and my mom, of course, and just everybody in my family for putting up with me. But it's been great. I've had a lot of really great conversations, been invited to a lot of really cool other conferences. So it's it's a lot.
You're
but
going to have
if
to
you
have a
can-
manager now, you know that.
Oh yeah, she's my manager.
That's mum over there hiding behind the plant. Hi, mum. There you go. But yeah, so that's manager. Your dad works for a beekeeping company as well, doesn't he? Which
He
is
does,
great.
yeah, just right
so,
over there, yeah.
So there's kind of in-ground in the family now, you know.
Yeah,
it's,
kinda, yeah.
Really, you put yourself on the map really well. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
No, it's great. Really great to hear you've had a great time. I've had an amazing time as well. I'm kind of
Yeah.
exhausted like you,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sure.
same.
And it's such a relief when you've done your presentation.
Yeah,
isn't it?
now
So,
I'm like, okay, I can just like talk and
but you had to wait for 3 days to do it. I know it's
Yeah,
the worst
I know,
thing.
that was
Mine was
awful.
yesterday. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm so glad it's done. And you're like, hey, get off. I haven't done mine yet.
Yeah,
You know?
yep.
That's really cool. Anyway, well done. Nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see
Hopefully
you
we'll see you next year, but keep up the great
Oh
work.
yes, for sure.
Take
Thank you
care.
so much.
No problem.
You too.
Okay, I'm here at an unusual booth. I'm with a French couple who've come from all the way over from France with their product AppySolace, with Damien and Melanie. Okay, they are selling their product AppySolace, which is a new type of smoker. It's very much like a vaporizer, the same one you have in cigarettes, but it offers a better smoke for the bees.
It's a first smoker, smokeless.
Smokeless, yeah, smokeless smoker. Okay. Do you want to just give us a little bit of a talk about?
Yes. There are 4 advantages. It's convenience. It's very easy to use. Very easy to use for beekeepers. And it's better for Earth, for beekeepers and bees.
Yeah.
And it's safety. In Suisse French and in USA too, the risk of fire is so much important during summer. The vegetation is so
we have
quiet.
exactly the same problem. I'm in Brittany, you know. It's like we say a tinderbox. You have to be so careful.
I come from France and so many people this summer I have so many risks of fire in south of France. And I have some discussion from beekeepers in California too. And they are so afraid for the fire. And the fire is bad.
Et tu parles très très bon anglais aussi, monsieur.
Oh, thank you very much.
Moi j'habite en France aussi, mais pas très proche de vous.
À Toulouse.
Mais France c'est grand. C'est 3 fois la taille d'Angleterre. Donc on a un très très grand endroit qui est très le risque d'incendie, the risk of a fire is enormous. So your product is really good, and the bees like it. I know, you know, Gwynedd Griffith Honey, they sell your product as well.
Yes.
I know Griff really well in Wales.
Lawrence, Black Potato
Yeah,
Day,
Lawrence
yes.
as well, yeah. So he's floating around, so yeah, it's good.
I hope so many distributors distribute this produce in American market.
Okay.
We start the adventure in
Yeah,
US.
why not? It's amazing how a lot of American beekeepers, I'm not being negative, but they were very interested more in buying American products, and now they're becoming more open-minded with the better conferences, and they're looking at different things, so it gives everybody the chance to have a better choice, you know, of good products. So just briefly, do you want to give me a few thoughts on the conference? On the whole area, the conference, you've been here for 3 days. What did you find? Did you enjoy it?
It's a wonderful conference and wonderful events, big events, 3,000 people.
It's incredible.
I think. Yes, it's amazing. It's very big community. It's impressive. You say it's a big country, but the beekeeper world, it's a small country in USA too. Yeah. So many people meet them, and it's a bigger country.
Yeah, absolutely. What we say is it's a big world, but a very small world in the beekeeping community. Okay, nice to meet you anyway, and good luck, and hope to see you again in the future.
Thank you.
Are you attending the United Kingdom in February next year for the beekeeping show? Maybe?
Maybe.
Okay,
yes.
Okay, well that's probably the next one I'll be going to. I might see you there. If not, we'll be at the next one in France. Appymondia is in Copenhagen next year,
Yes,
so
I come
maybe we
to
see you there.
Copenhagen.
Okay,
Yes.
take care anyway.
Good
Thanks so
place.
much.
Thank
All
you.
the best.
Bye-bye.
Just walking around through the hall here, and I've come across Apis Engineering, Dale here, who I met also in Tennessee last year. Something really caught my eye. Amongst all their other amazing stuff, their insemination station and all the other things to help us beekeepers produce good queens. But I just adore this little incubation. Dale's going to just give me a little quick run through.
So yeah, it's just a box that holds 45 cap queen cells that you can transport in your truck. It plugs into the power outlet on your truck, and then you can also get a inexpensive AC adapter, plug it in the wall in your shop.
Yeah.
But it keeps them separated and warm. It doesn't have humidity, but you don't need it.
Not really, no, not when your seals are closed.
Yeah, so it's got a digital controller on the front, lets you set any temperature you like, and that's it.
No, it's really cute. I love the smallness of it, and for me, as I said, I've got the good one from, well, there's another one Ceracell do as well. I've had that for years, but what I find is it's almost too big, and I'm very keen on this little cute thing because it's like so handy and just to take a few cells to the apron.
Yeah, right.
And because it's much better to do 16, 20, maybe 30 than it is to raise a huge batch, because everything's on the line when you're raising a big batch, and it's like it's almost too much to get in one day. That's just lovely, you know what I mean? But anyway, great stand as well. Can you give me a few thoughts of what the whole thing's been to you?
Well, each year this event gets bigger and better, and I think this is actually the premier event in the United States right now. Crispin and I went to Appymondia 4 years ago or so.
Yep.
For this, much better than that, because it's down to earth people that love
well, that
bees.
is it. It's kind of a family, and I've heard a few times this morning that a lot of people are saying like the beekeeping world is huge, but it's tiny.
Yeah.
And we're all here, and we're all part of that family, and it's like everyone is coming together just to share ideas. But we all know each other. There's no pretense. We're just trying to share these best ideas to make everyone's life easier. And get great products out there and work with people to develop those products.
Yeah, there's so much innovation year over year.
Yeah,
too.
I mean, look at that. I mean, that's just like, that's just so cute to me. It's like, that's the gotta have piece for me. That's what I'm going to come away this year with. I've got to get one of them. So, but that'd be awesome. Anyway, thanks very much. Glad you enjoyed
Pleasure.
it.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah,
and
thank you.
Travel safe if I don't see you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm off on Monday, flying out here, fly through the night, get back to France. But anyway, once again, thanks so much.
Yeah,
Take care.
You. Yeah.
Good.
So I'm here with Byron from Ferris Farms, doing his amazing creamed honey that we also featured last year. How are you?
I'm doing well. It's day 2.5, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's the third day, so we got about 5 or 6 hours more to go. So.
Yeah, everyone's getting a little bit tired now, aren't they? And it's like
Yes,
3
sir.
days is enough. So have you had a good time?
I have. It's always nice to be able to come back and pick up where you've left off with people that you haven't seen that may live in a different state or perhaps a different country or even on a different continent. So, of course, we always network, and
We do, yeah.
but it's always nice to be able to get together in person.
Yeah, I've still got some of your honey at home from last time, and I have to say it tastes delicious. It's great to see you here, being passionate about what you love, and that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, I
But
appreciate
I'm really kind of overwhelmed by the size of this place. I'm so glad for Cayman that it's worked out. I'm so glad that he was able to organise this brilliant conference, which is going to grow. So
it is. How can it grow anymore?
Well, I think it will. It'll grow in other ways. There's talk of commercial guys coming in a bit more as well.
Absolutely.
But and also gives the other people who are sideliners a bit more scope to look to the future, because there's always been that divide between the sideliners and the professionals, the invisible divide we call it, and it gives them a little bit more vision. Context for the future. So we're all working together to do that. But so there'll be a cross-section of people here, and that's what we've already got. We've already got Kamon here showing off their machines, which have been geared for the sideliners. They're not all the big models. I mean, the models they've got there are a bit like mine I've got in Europe. They're the same sort of 45, 50 line extractors, which are really cool, which I've really enjoyed seeing.
Yeah, there are a lot of ways this can grow. Of course, we can always seek for improvement, and I'm sure that Cayman and Laura will sit down with their staff and just try to figure out, what worked really well, what worked
There's no doubt
not so well, and
there's no doubt that 90% of it worked pretty well, I think, or more.
And I know that from me and you, he'll take I call it constructive criticism well, and because we want to, when they succeed, we succeed.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely. It's a win-win for everybody. Andy, great to see you.
Absolutely.
I don't know if I'll be here next year, but because I know I've got other things to go to as well. We're just so busy, but it's great to catch up with you again. You're looking terrific. You've lost a whole ton of weight. Well, congratulations. I know it's exhausting, but well done for you. Good on you.
Thank you so much.
Anyway, we'll catch you again soon. Nice to be here.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Okay, take care. So one of the people I've met on this expo and over the last year who I saw at Tennessee last year was Phoebe Snyder, who is who's works for you're owner, co-owner and founder of Optera, which is
we're selling UBO.
Okay, so can you briefly explain what UBO is?
Yes, so UBO stands for unhealthy brood odor, and essentially we apply these unhealthy brood odor pheromones to a section of capped brood to see how well the colony responds to it. So the more sensitive a colony is to unhealthy brood pheromones, the more hygienic they are and the more mite and disease resistant they are.
Brilliant, okay. And you have now a test kit?
Yes.
Would you like to show us the kit?
Sure.
Just very briefly?
Yep.
Okay.
So this is my little demo kit, but it would come with 2 5-test vials. Each vial can test up to 5 colonies. So you get our applicator, and this will apply the pheromones to a section of about 40 to 50 cells. So you spray on the pheromones, remove the test ring, put the cap brood frame back in the colony for 2 hours, and afterwards you compare the before and after photos, count the number of cap brood cells that are left to calculate their UBO score.
So it's actually in essence a little bit like doing the old nitrogen, liquid nitrogen test, but it's a quicker result?
It's quicker. UBO is a little bit more of a stricter test because we're measuring their response to more subtle brood odor cues compared to like a stinking, rotting brood smell.
Okay, yeah. So it's like an ultra sensitive test in comparison to how the old one was.
Right.
Yeah, brilliant. That's awesome. And what is your experience of the show? Tell me how you found it.
Well, I came last year to Hive Life, and this year I really tried to make sure that we would have enough kits ready in time to get here, and showed up with 200 somehow. and it's been overwhelming in the best way possible.
It is. I would totally agree. When I came on Wednesday and we saw the whole place before there was any partitions put up, and you can't quantify this when you just walk around individual lanes.
Yeah,
it's just
I have no idea even what's over there. I haven't even been able to venture over yet.
It's absolutely massive, isn't it? So Phoebe, like me, is also one of the speakers this year. How did you find the presentation? I know you were absolutely worried sick about it.
I was a little nervous, but actually, exactly like you said, feeling the support and energy in the room, it was the best talk I think I've ever given.
Really?
If I ever watched it back, though, I might have second thoughts about that.
Did I really say that?
I don't know. But yeah, I thought it went really well.
Okay. Well, we just want to say from my behalf, congratulations on the product.
Thank you.
It's a great step forward for innovation in beekeeping, helping beekeepers to hopefully move forward to making better colonies, better bees, more resistant bees.
Yeah.
We're all stuck in this problem where we're trying to move forward with technology that's not really kind of helping us as much as we want to, and we're all struggling, but congratulations on the company, and I hope it all takes off for you. Well done.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Keep us up to date how it goes.
Yeah,
Maybe see you next time in the next one.
Yeah, we'll be here.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Hi, Corey Stevens.
Hello.
From Stevens Bee Company.
Yes.
Nice stand.
Well,
made a real effort. Made a real effort this year.
I can't take credit for that, Richard. That would be this young lady right here, my bride of almost 20 years.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
That's really cute. Well done. You're onto a winner. I'll make sure she sees this video.
Okay, awesome.
Okay.
I need all
so,
help I can
how
get,
is the
Richard.
world of rockstar beekeeping going?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like this.
I know,
I
it's
thought last year
incredible.
was insane, and somehow we topped last year.
We did, and we talked about 10 minutes, and I never got a chance to give you an interview or actually chat to you properly because we're always like socialising. But we'll talk about that afterwards. But I just want to say it's great to catch up with you.
Absolutely.
You've come a
Always
huge
good
way.
to catch up with you.
You've come a huge way in the last year. You've been working really hard on your VSH. And
Yes.
It's really cool to watch. I don't understand all of what you're doing.
Yep.
I understand some of it, but that's why I want to have an interview online with you if we can.
Would love
We
that.
are
That'd
like
be
that
awesome.
close to getting fibre optic at the house. It's in but not connected. So
You won't believe this. You know I live off a dirt road in the middle of nowhere. Somehow I have fiber optic.
Well, it's the same for me. The
Is
whole
it
of
really?
the whole of Brittany, where I'm going, they've got door-to-door fibre, literally fibre to the house. It's gone in everywhere. It's incredible.
It's close. You're
And
about
so
to have it.
We're going to have like 500 meg upload, 500 meg download, a minimum standard for
Amazing.
everybody.
We're going to have
So-
a good conversation.
I hope
then,
so,
aren't
yeah.
we?
So we can. What it is, I get really like I told you this before. I get really nervous about getting people like yourself on, and people actually know their shit.
Don't
and,
be.
and then it all going tits up. But
Well,
not
here
tits up, I can't say that.
Here the thing is though, like, don't be intimidated at all because I mean, first off, this is the cutting edge of science. We don't know all of it anyway. I'm obsessed over it, but whenever someone like you, who's passionate and interested in it and sees the value in it, has practical questions for it, that's how everybody else can understand it.
Yeah.
So don't be a bit shy about it. It's going to be a good interview.
Okay, well, thanks very much. Yeah, maybe we could do it over a couple, and we can come back later in the season and see what we've achieved and what we've moved forward to.
Yep, and I'll have more data to show. We can show some of that stuff. Not make it too
I-
boring.
But I mean, at the end of the day, the hours you put in is quite staggering, and it
Certainly.
shows your dedication. And I mean, like Phoebe's project with the UBO, we're following that as well. I know you're a little bit part of that as well.
Yeah. I've got some interesting stuff to share on that too
it's cool.
with ours. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. No, it's really good. I mean, also getting back to here now. I mean, how have you found this year? I'm surprised you still got your voice.
My son doesn't. I don't know how that worked. I talk way more than
You've
him.
stolen his and you're using it.
I did.
It was a good job you brought them along, wasn't
It
it?
was excellent. Yes, definitely.
No,
but I'm doing good. You know how Cayman sounded last year on day one?
I know, he was like-
That's how Camden sounded.
I can't believe he's still got his voice though, really.
He's doing well this
Yeah,
year.
he's doing, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but in terms of the conference, it's staggering. We were here on the Wednesday, looking around when all this was open.
Exactly.
And it gave you, we're no way going to fill this.
No.
And I can't believe it's been a total
They
success.
did. Absolutely. Yeah. Total success. That's exactly how I would describe it.
So what are your plans for the year in a brief overview?
It's going to be an exciting year. You know what I've been up to for the last 10 years, but it's working on breeding obsessively. Well, it's gotten to the point now to where I'm going to be doing that full time. So I'm going into bee breeding and bee research full time, starting around the first
Because you've
week of
now
March.
changed your job, haven't you?
I have. Well, I'm close. They know I'm gone. It's actually once my bonus check clears, I'm taking the money and running. But
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. They've been great. I've been there almost 15 years.
Yeah.
I'm leaving on good terms, but they know my passion is breeding bees,
And I
breeding
think
better bees.
That's
and
the best
what
way.
I'm gonna do.
It's the best way to leave always because
Absolutely.
and as I say, never burn any bridges. You never know where you're going to need it.
Exactly.
But you've left with the for the right reasons, and you've got where you are by holding it all together at the moment. But
Exactly.
There's always another adventure tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
Adventure
exactly.
is out there.
And,
Rah, rah.
and that's what 2024 is going to be, an adventure.
Yeah, it is. Good for you. It's the
Yeah.
same for me. I think we're all doing great different things.
You got a new honey house and
Oh,
everything.
when it's finally finished.
Well, mine's not finished either.
No.
And you started a little bit later than I did,
And
so you're probably ahead of me.
I'm supposed to have builders there now. I could show you in a minute. I've got a live view of the honey house on my camera.
Really?
Yeah, it's cool. But there's
That
no
is
one there
cool.
working. And it's
Yeah.
like, I need to phone up from America and kick ass. You know what I mean?
Where are you all at?
I know. They all think I don't know that they're not there, but I know. You know what I mean? You know. Anyway,
That's
Corey, once
awesome.
again, congratulations. Well done. Keep up the
Thank
great
you.
work. We're all rooting for you and supporting
you.
you where you can. Everybody wants the research you're doing because you're kind of like. You're following the footsteps of the greats to bring in those
I'm
great
building
innovations
off
to
what they
beekeepers.
figured out. Exactly. If they hadn't done what they did, I wouldn't be able to do what I do now.
Yeah.
John Harbon, those guys that are doing research.
Yeah.
So hopefully I can step it up a notch and share something, and then smart kids like Natalie and some of them are going to
Yeah, I
come
know.
up and do even greater things.
Yeah, I mean the great thing is as well, you're humble as well, so everybody likes you, and you're in
Thank
you're in our good group where we can all contact you, and even if you're like exhausted, you always make the effort. So
I
we
will.
really appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Okay, cheers, man. Anyway, nice to see you.
You too.
And we'll catch you. I don't know when I'm going to catch you next, because I don't know if I'm going to be here next year, because I'm planning on going to Australia, but
That'll be
just
awesome.
because I need to do something different.
Yes, yes.
It's just. You know, you want to do so many things, and I love the idea of getting some winter sun and getting stung to crap in the winter. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely right. It sounds great.
But,
you have to let me know how it goes. You know how to get a hold of me. We'll have a good conversation.
No, we'll
learn.
definitely be in touch. I'm hoping by February, March, we'll all be up and running on high speed, and then we'll be going, why are you asking me now? It's March. You know what I mean?
Now, March is a good month.
Yeah.
I look forward to it.
Okay, cheers, Corey. Anyway, take
Yes.
care and all the best. Well done.
Thank you, Richard.
Thank you.
Yes, always good to see you.
Thank you. So I've just made it into the honey show because I really wanted just to have a good look around, and I'm staggered by the standard of entries. There's so many entries, photographs, cakes, honey itself, mead, anything you can think of with bees has an entry for it. I'm going to just do some pen rounds and show you a few things, so at least to give you some idea of what's effort has gone in, and some fantastic entries.
Very easy, just read the rules. Right. As soon as I started, I just realized, oh my gosh, I didn't look at it. I read the rules one more time and find out what I did wrong.
Wait a second. Right, this is
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
I am not.
So, the problem with this
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
I love your videos. Thank you.
This is Cayman's dad, everybody. If you don't know, this is one of the unsung heroes of the whole conference as well. Lance is here this year, like you were last year, with your lovely wife Debbie, and obviously part of the team that has produced this amazing conference. You're all very modest. You're all very denying that it's like a total success and everything, but you should feel really proud of what you've done.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to be here, and I just want you to know that a lot of people are thinking, guys, you really deserve everything you get because you work hard as a brilliant family. And all those guys around you, the right-hand men that have done such a great job. So.
Well, I'm just in the background doing the silent stuff. But
Yeah, I told you he'd be modest, didn't I? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but no, you introduced me yesterday as well when I did my talk, and I know that everyone's been mucking in, doing different things, and but it's worked out amazing. I mean, just look at this. We're on the last half of the show now, the last sixth of it, and then everyone's still buying stuff, everyone's still chatting, everyone's still...
It's crazy.
It's just working so well.
It's awesome, isn't it?
It is, absolutely brilliant.
Thanks, Richard.
So, thanks so much. If I don't get a chat to Cayman, you've got to say how grateful I am to just be here.
I'll make sure.
Okay, thank you. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Guess who I've just found? The man who's been avoiding me for the last 2 days.
That's right. Well, you know.
So Cayman, obviously I'm going to say congratulations.
Thank you.
And well deserved. I saw your dad before and I gave him a quick interview and he was like extremely quiet and very modest, and I was like, said how well everything's gone. But personally, do you feel happy? Everything's gone great?
Yeah.
I think you should do.
This last day it's been a totally different vibe than the first day or so, and at being at a new venue, obviously there's a lot of logistics that you just won't know until you've actually done it at that venue. So anyways, yeah, it felt good today. The day before, it felt good towards the middle part of the day, just logistics on the back end. I think it went really good on the front end of everything. Just today, I couldn't sleep last night because I was so excited to be here.
Yeah.
The first couple days, I couldn't sleep because I was wondering if we could get all of our work done. But today I was excited just to be able to be here and who I'm going to get to talk to and what I'm going to get to do and what I haven't got to see in my own darn trade show that I really want to see. And
that's the problem. It's just so much.
It's massive. And so
I know.
I was so happy that you were able to be with us, Richard.
Oh, thanks, guys.
I hope that you found it was worth your time as well.
Honestly, I can't thank you enough for having me over again. It's brilliant, you know. I was just going to say that I was really grateful to come a little bit earlier because I got to see this place before it was filled, and I took some video of that, and I was thinking, are we going to really fill this place? And the job you've done is amazing.
Well, I was shocked that we were able to as well, and filled it to overflowing really. We maybe have to buy more space in the future or something like that. But I tell you, what this is all about is community and relationships first, and because of that, people want to come back. I want to see you again in the future. I want to see Bob. I want to see hundreds of people, and I think other people want to see each other as well, and so that's why this works. The trade show's great. The speakers are great. You did a great job, Richard. Heard a lot of good things, but at the end of the day, the relationships are what matter here, and that's what keeps us coming back.
I can tell you as well that on my personal level, coming in the first show I went to last year, I've met so many people who were already knew me and said, "Oh, welcome back, nice to see you again." And I knew them. It was like it's like family, like we said last year.
It's a reunion.
It is, and it was brilliant. And you know, you go away with that memory, and it's been an absolute pleasure to be here. I can't thank you enough for that.
Richard, always a pleasure. We'll see you all in the next video.
We certainly will. Thanks, Cayman. Well done. Congratulations. It's only going to get built. Like in America, it's going to get bigger and better all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, take care.
Bye.
So we're just coming up to 6 p.m. on Saturday, the last day of the conference. I did a lot of videos today. Hopefully you've enjoyed those. To give you a type of flavor of the conference, it's been absolutely amazing. But now everybody's packing up. Everybody is going to be out of here by 12 tonight. The place has to be cleared. The organization again is incredible, but you can just see the size of things. Absolutely amazing. So anyway, that's it for the North American Honeybee Expo conference for 2024. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you got an idea of what was going on. It was an awesome time. And there's an awful lot of really good people here, work really hard to bring a lot of great equipment together and experience and knowledge. So until the next time, catch you again soon. Take care. I'm off to catch a flight tomorrow, back home to Brittany. Speak to you again soon. Bye for now.